These are the amount of CHEMWEBS, a lot of CHEMWEB fallout after yesterday's lot of spraying. They take like roughly 24 hours to come down. There's a perfect spot I can film within the corner of the shed here where I didn't capture any today, but the other day I could have captured many CHEMWEBs falling. And falling also in a horizontal pattern, like not vertical from left to right, horizontal, like you see the streaks and the plumes in the air. Here's a pile of webs that are running. They're all over the aerial, all over the electricity poles running to the house, all over the edge of the roof and the chimney, and they're running right across to the trees. Not to mention everything that was falling in front of my eyes that the camera could not capture. This I tried again. You'll see the webs showing up. Some were on the corner of the door still floating freely. Others were floating by at the time. One just appeared in the top right hand corner, but I didn't catch it in time. Skip this one and move on to the next. The best examples we got of them. Here was a third effort, it looks like. Try and get a picture of the webs falling. Just didn't work. These are the webs that were falling because we'd walked in between these spots. One running from that centre pole. Same spot I posted this one was chunky thread wrapped around the pole with CHEMWEB hanging down to the bumper bar of the car with fluff and barium, strontium, fucking you name it, red dormant blood, dry blood cells. This was from a little scooter, caddy or gopher as you call them, being parked outside for about half an hour without being moved, and it's covered in webs. Quite disgusting. Ones I found running across the lawnmower. They are all fresh because we had rain previously. All these webs are fresh. The rain would have washed away all the previous ones. Now I started looking around to the trees and they've been all over them. Talk about CHEMWEB overkill. Chemtrail overkill. Shit me to fucking tears. Here I was trying to get a view of the webs floating down and running from each top of the tree branch, left to right, horizontal, not horizontal, vertical, yeah, horizontal, sorry, to the horizon, but they didn't show up. Here, this has been out for about 20 minutes and it's got webs running off it already. Camera's not good enough to pick them up from falling from the air for the eye view that I could see them when they come down. It picks them up. This is from the top of a different van, a very fluffy spot that runs from the van to a caravan. This one amazed me. I started filming it off of an old bed frame there. You see that one runs to the back of the van. You can see that. And this one here runs from the bed frame all the way along to a trailer, past the trailer. And it's a very strong threaded strand at that. You can see the bits of fluff all the way along. This one's definitely a CHEMWEB. There's no spider can do this shit. Over the edge of the trailer and it's still going. Tried to film this one as best as possible because it is so far of everything I've caught off of everything. This is the longest fucking CHEMWEB I've seen. Pardon the French for swearing, YouTubers. I had to get another angle of it. Look at that crap there. Just a quick replay, folks. Okay, next. Top of the caravan, I was looking at the top of the trees. If you can see, webs are appearing up here. Usually they're blowing up in angles like this and straight up. These were hard to capture because of the position of the sun. I'll skip it. Same one again, demonstrated before. Now I went over to where our succulent patch is and discovered that all our cactuses and queen of the nights and princesses of the nights are covered in horrific chemwebs. Some parts are not visible. Watching this footage previously, but they are everywhere. And all this footage you'll see is 1%, if that 0.5% of what I could have filmed from the farm of webs on every native bush, every tree, every clothesline, every bit of metal, everything sticking out anywhere. Sides of cars, the water tank, I mentioned clothesline, every tree branch, every weed, every pole that's in the ground. Here's the extremely huge one again. I just had to keep capturing it and filming it. It amazed me, having so long and solid. One I caught from a van wheel running to the saw that you saw before. Drop saw. And this van had just been moved this morning. Are you telling me a spider done that? Yeah, having another one, government. Pull the other one, please fucking jingle bells. Here, amongst the cactuses and this native bush, webs running everywhere. One's floating freely. I didn't want to get too close and be covered in the shit, but I still thought, fuck it, I'm going to go for it and film it, just because they're everywhere today. Unbelievable. People still doesn't believe this shit drops from the chemtrails. Fucking start believing, people. Whether it's Agenda 21, population control, GMO, Monsanto, food control, it all relates down to population. I'm just one native wattle covered in CHEMWEBS. Did this one while mowing, and whilst mowing around the farm, I could not help myself but to carry the camera and film all these horrendous CHEMWEBS that are falling from the chemtrails. Every time this touches your skin and you inhale this, you're getting bits of red blood cells which have been proved in human. You're getting aluminium, lead, arsenic, strontium, barium. The list goes on. Eugenics, Monsanto, Bill Gates, researcher people. Doing a very quick browse over, but as you can see, all the shiny bits showing up look like cobwebs. Yeah. I'm sick of people who think they're cobwebs and post shit. Leave a comment. Other people who don't believe it's like when you know the difference and you've seen it fall onto something and stick to it and then become a web, you know it's not a spider web. Ones I found running off of fencing posts, quite long, at least 3, 4, 5 strands all tangled up in a bunch, and the fluff. There's more on the next pole. No, This was when I came back afterwards and new CHEMWEBS had fallen into that spot, then one running from this left hand pole all the way to the tree. Bright and shiny as hell. Tell me a spider did that within the period of half an hour. Yeah, it's possible. The way they appear, no, definitely not. Wait till I get these things under the microscope and see the future videos I'm going to bring out. Thank you, folks.